Welcome to the channel and my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky Beyond. At the moment we're currently stood on a very familiar toxic planet, because what I want to do in this part is set up a farming base for fungal mold. But before that I want to show you something. What I've been doing is just flying across the planet, gathering up resources to put the farm together, and I stumbled across this. And this is purely by accident. I wasn't searching for a crash ship. I was literally just flying across the surface of the planet, and look at this. This is a really brilliant find. We're just going to go in. Well, I better top up the toxic protection first. I'm just going to show you what I found. You can see it's a really cool looking ship. I really like that double kind of catamaran type nose effect there. And just see here, I mean, it's really badly damaged, but look at this. I mean, look at that. 36 slots, B-class fighter, and it's got some of the tech here. I mean, it's really got the launch system recharger on it. I mean, it's a really good looking ship, and I think it's going to be really worth recovering this. And actually, it's going to be a proper fixer-upper, right? Not something to sell on, because 36 slots is only 2 less than the maximum number of slots. And with it being a B-class, I think we're definitely going to be taking this. So we'll join that. That can join my fleet, and we will definitely be fixing this up and taking it forward. That ship recovered. I mean, we will be doing a lot more work with it as we go forward. And I think this is one of the reasons why I like playing No Man's Sky. That yes, there's quite a lot of fun in just exploring and flying, finding new planets, but it's suddenly finding gems like this in the middle of nowhere, something really different that kind of draws you in and wants you to do more. And that is the reason why I like No Man's Sky. What I want to do now as well, we're just going to go and get that sodium, I think, seeing it's here. And then what I'm going to do is get to the base that I set up in the previous video, and I should have gathered enough resources to lay this base out. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to jump in the Wanderlust. And of course, we're definitely going to drop a save because I don't want to lose that ship. And I'm just going to get up in. I think I'm quite a long way away from the actual base itself. Yeah, it says 5 hours. So we're going to have to go up into space and kind of go the quick way through space. And we've got to find the planet, and we've got to find the base. There it is. Wow, look at that. We've actually got a landing pad right next to the door as well. I don't remember seeing this. Okay, we're going to check this out. Oh no, right, this is a couple of minor settlements. Actually, finding this could be useful. It's a stock transfer. Well, just notice your suit is at maximum. Yes, thank you. And I've got no cobalt. I thought I had. Or is that because I've converted it all into ionized cobalt? That's a bit crazy. I mean, there's a cave over here, so I could go and... cobalt and copper. Yeah. That should be enough to be able to unlock this. And... we're probably only going to get nanites, but everyone helps. This, I'm not exactly sure what this sure is. I think this could be an observatory. No. Transmission tower. A bit ironic that I've found a transmission tower after finding that ship. So what's that? That's 7654. So it should be 77. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Oh, great. Looks like there's actually a crashed freighter just the other side as well. Okay. It says distress beacon 30. Anyone want to guess whether that's going to take me back to where I've just been? What I'm going to do is I could fly to the base. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to walk there. A bit of an apology. I've just been interrupted by somebody who wasn't aware I was recording. So what I've done is I've reloaded back to this point rather than trying to pick up from the disruption. So I had to stop for about 10 minutes. Anyway, let's just get back into it. When you didn't miss anything, because what I was doing was just walking across the planet here towards my base. And I think it's one of the hazards of having house guests. They're not aware of the protocols that I use with my wife with regard to recording. Never mind. That's my problem, not yours. So let's just get on. And I'm just going to walk across the planet's surface. I mean, I could have used my ship to get there, but I mean, it's an opportunity just to have a look round and see what's going on in the area, because this will be my base location. Seems there's not much. Never mind. We can pick out that oxygen plant there as well. Oxygen's dropping a little bit. I'm just going to keep. There's some tech over there as well. I mean, that could be a good pickup. Some, just get a little bit of a trot. I must admit, I like killing those plants purely on principle. Although, to be honest, they're not that strong. When Hello Games first introduced them, I thought they'd be a real pain in the neck to deal with, because if you get near them, they'd give out toxins and there's a chance you could die. But like so many things in No Man's Sky, what the game sets out to do is not actually kill you, but give you an opportunity to kill yourself. Alright, we got that there. Oh, hello. See what I mean? I shouldn't have attacked him. Hello, Mr. Drone. Oh, sorry. Life support 35%. And we're just going to get into here. For some reason I've got a manual marker on the map. I'm not sure why I did that. I may have dropped that by accident when I was checking this out. Now, one thing I want to do first is find out where that hot proximity. This is why I might have dropped the marker, because just to show me where the what we call it is, the power generator. Well, what I want to do is call my ship in first. Oops. Oh, come on, play the game. I think we'll put the ship up over there for the moment. Now, the power's going to be there. Thank you, game. And I suppose I better top up the oxygen while I'm at it as well. The power generator is going to be up here about 50 meters away, so I think what I'm going to do is kind of do this in the wrong way round. We're going to put the power in first, and I think the tank is up here. And remember where we need to put some what we call it in storage as well. And I think what we're going to do is, I don't want to buy a fuel reactor. Magnetic generator. This is to be placed in a high field strength. Okay. Maybe we can put this in. We've got the resources for it. Used to generate near limitless power. Now the question is, how do I tell where this is? Does it give me any indication of... Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I have never ever placed one of these, so... Okay, let's just get it. Let's get this in then. It's not exactly what I was planning on doing, but... There's 31. I mean, is there anything around here that actually indicates what... 17 meters. 11 meters. Yeah, analyzing hotspot. Yeah. Local field strength. So it's literally just there. Right, we're going to need a couple of plates. Make a couple of those. Power. It doesn't exactly tell you where it's going to be, so we're going to have to kind of try and guess this. Just double check this. I mean, it should really indicate where things are. So it's literally that rock there. So if we drop it there, okay. Build strength 96%, generating 290 kp. Grid status not connected. Now, I suppose strictly speaking, we don't need batteries for that, do we? We've got a power generator there. We've got a bit of a flat area here. Oops. Now we are on a little bit of a voyage of discovery. There's a flat area here, so I can put the biodome in here. And this could be very this could be interesting. So if we drop the biodome in here, yeah, it's a bit, yeah. You could put a support base underneath there. Right, let's just come in here. Industry, power. What we should be able to do is connect that. That connector there. We've got that area there. Really need a distribution board, don't I? Because what I want is a great. We got a connector there. So what I want to do is put in a little bit of some storage. That's going to be the next thing I want to put in. But I don't want to use the volts that I'm currently using in my base. In fact, maybe I need to level this off a bit first before we put the storage in. Let's just think about this. Oops. I'm a bit rusty on my base building. I haven't done it for a little while. I keep trying to want to use a drone to get a better angle. I know I can get in. We can go to camera mode. That will give me a little bit extra. So we've got this area here. Now we're probably going to need a door on this side to be able to get in and out of the dome. We will put something underneath that. And let me just get across the structures. We're going to come up here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go basic and up one for a wood floor. I think if we use the put in a couple of these like that, put one there. We've got plenty of carbon, and in theory I don't want a door game. I want a I'm just going to put this across like this. Missing components. Okay, we're out of carbon. Oh, never mind. And what we need now is to come back here. Oops. Let's come up here. That would give me a level. And we're just going to... what I want is to drop... I put 9 there. know I should have chosen a flat area. And I'm going to have 8 next to it. Is that lined up? Yeah. Right, that's great because I want to check. Oops. Definitely going to have to do something about this standard. We have to get some more carbon. Let's use the camera so we can have a look round. Got birds up there as well. We should really check to see whether they're. Yeah. And we got a power takeoff there, which can come to there, which we can connect these up to. Okay, let's just come across here. Farming, industry, power. And I'm just gonna. I mean, this isn't going to win any awards, but so we got power from our generator there. You got that area there. We actually need a door on the. Just realised I need a door on the. Let's see. But no pure ferrite. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a pile of ferrite dust. I do have a pile of ferrite dust. I just don't have any. Right, we're gonna worry about the door just yet because the next thing I want to do is get in a teleporter, and I think what we're going to need to do is get some carbon and extend this floor out a bit. I thought I had all the carbon I needed, but we're run. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I've got all the plant, all those birds. So I think we're going to just pick out some carbon. Lots of it around at the moment. That should be enough to keep me going. And the suit is dropping down again. Oh, isn't this fun? I suppose I could get, if we extend this out, I could put the teleporter on the end here, so that we're kind of getting a bit of a row of base. And let's just get this up, and I'm gonna go up here, gonna go to basic, and just want to put you in there, and go that way, and then we're going to go across to here, and here, and here. I think I'll across 2 more like that. Missing components again. Okay, see if I can get. Let me just go this way. I don't know. Gotta find the. Where? Gotta find the teleporter now. Never remember where it is. General. Okay, this is it. I'm just gonna press C again. Okay, round metal plating. Helps. So we need 4 metal plating. Go away. I'm busy. That doesn't look as big as it. I mean, I could put it there, but nah. Look now. Not sure I want it there because I may want to extend this storage area out a little bit. I think what we might do is just put it actually in front of here like that. Then that means the power cable will. Must admit, I really don't like the power situation. So yeah, I think we'll just put that there. And we come back here. And back again, and come across here, back one. Whoops. Trouble is, I won't be able to get a 3-way connector, won't I? That means I'm probably going to have to bring it off of there. Will that three-way connect? I don't think it will actually let you do three-way connections. Specialist industry and power. Will that connect to that? We'll do three-way connections, but that looks really naff having that power there. So we've now got the teleporter set up. That means we can travel to and from the base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at these power cables. I mean, mind you, this is a utility platform base, so we're not gonna have to worry too much. I think that will work. I mean, I don't know if I can. Oh, right, I'm gonna need carbon, aren't I? Okay, let me just. Actually, let me just check something. Starship. I've got Mordite. That can go to the exosuit. Actually, I've got that there. I think what I'm going to do now is lay out the reason why we're actually here, which is the plants. So I think we can lay out the plants below the base here along this flat surface here. So if we can get into about here, up here, back here, specialist. Wow, certainly going through the ammonia. But do you think you could just leave me alone long enough to? And what I want is the fungal mold. Yeah, I think if we lay the fungal mold from this direction here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can stop at 7 because I don't want to run out of ammonia. Oh no, we've got plenty of ammonia anyway. There's probably the... Yeah, I think we'll be okay then. So let me just finish this off. I didn't realise that it's going to be the fungal mold that's going to run out first. So okay, here. I mean, I suppose I've got plenty of sodium anyway. There's just one more. Yep, there's the fungal mold. It's not exactly a straight line. It wiggles a little bit on there because when you lay out these straight lines, it's better to do it in one go, so you're just retreating all the time. We've now got that area there. So the next thing we need to do is address the. Let me see, portable structures decoration. Up here, and it's going to go across the portable, and I just want to drop that in there. And I'm just going to put some dense carbon in there. And I've got some ferrite dust. Let me see. I don't want to turn the whole lot into ferrite dust, so I only want enough to make a door. So we'll just turn that into pure thing. Now the trouble is, I've got sentinels hanging around, so just make sure what's the situation with. Yeah, we've got plenty of ammonia. I mean, I did stock up before, and that's the reason why I was flying across the planet before, and I actually found that crash ship. So if we walk a fair distance away and fire up some trees a long way away, that will keep them happy. So I'm just going to got more dike. Got some more fungal mold. I'm just going to. Of course, the nice thing about cutting these trees down, there's a good chance that they will be back, but I'm not really that worried about it. Get a nice big pile of carbon. Oops, well, it's ferrite dust, but... And maybe... Oh, there's a bit of pure ferrite here. I could have come out here and mined the pure ferrite, but never mind. That's the way it goes. And by now we should have the door. Yeah. Whoops, where's the... Usually we do flicker. So we're just gonna... that up. Structure up again. Really could do with another panel there. In fact, let me just jump onto here. And to... back to here. General, I don't want general storage, don't want that. Power industry, structures. And we're just going to toggle up again. And what I want is a floor panel. Yeah, if we get in a couple like that, I'm just going to go with the... No, I don't want that. I'm just gonna drop you in like that. And just put one in like that. Like that. Starting to get my eye back in now. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I think what we can do now is just structure back one, large, and have to put a door there. We should be able to put a ramp in front of it. I may have to put a railing or something there. That now gives us our zone. I'm not happy with that joint there. I don't know. I suppose I could live with it. So we've now got our geodesic dome in here, and what I want to show you now is if we go to advanced crafting, got to remember what I'm going to be producing in here. What we're going to be producing, I'm pretty sure, is liquid explosive, but what we need is acid. And to make acid, we need mordite and fungal mold. So what I want to do is put into here is mordite plants. I'm not sure if I've got all the resources for this. So let me just come here and see if we can find the farming and we can find the mordite plant. I think that's mordite. Right, it says 40. What we're going to do is just drop in. Okay, that's it. So what we're going to be doing is just keep growing these plants up till we fill this hemisphere up. And then with the fungal mold plants down there, which will grow up over time. Just want to check, make sure these are empty. Yes. And these will be our production storage. And of course the advantage is that if I... Oh, shut up, game. And the advantage is that what I can do is put these 8 and 9 out in my main base, or even up on the freighter, and then I'll be able to transfer resources up there. So we've got our dome, we've got 2 storage, we've got a teleporter, we've got this power going up here. So we've effectively got infinite power. Yeah, field strength 96%. We probably would have got it better than that. So we're using 80 kp out of 290. So We're never going to run out of power here. I didn't need to use the solar power and batteries that I originally intended to use. I think that is all the basics set up for what I want to do. Just want to have a quick check. Yeah, I think that's it there. And plus we've got a little bit of a structure going on here. With the... That's annoying me a little bit, but I don't think I can get that. This is where you can get a little bit icky sometimes. We'll see if we can get some basic stuff going. I'm just gonna have to up to here again. Don't think you can actually move down, can you? What I should have done is put this just like this, and then oops. I suppose what I could do, right, I'm just going to delete that because it's just going to annoy me. And what we're going to do is just put that in there. And let's put another little back across to general, and it's going to great, power cable. So what we're going to need to do is get in close, and this is where I could probably end up deleting something I shouldn't do. I can get this way. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do this. Oh, managed to delete it. And we can put the teleporter there. That makes it look a little bit tidier. Back to tech. And where's the power? Storage specialist. Industry. I'm just going to have that down to there. That's not quite so obvious now. We've now got a kind of double platform here. I mean, probably I've got extension for. Okay, let's just do this back to camera again. So I've now got an extension out here. Should I want to put more storage blocks in, what I really need to do is just tidy this up. Actually, probably gone a bit too far here. So I think we'll just take those out and just come across here. Basic again. I don't think I've actually got the slopes. No, I haven't, which is annoying. No, I don't want that. I think we'll just put in a couple of these for the moment, just so that it makes it look a bit. Oh, we're out of carbon again. Off we go again. Go this way this time. We're getting low on power. Not power. Environmental protection. My multi-tool is dropping down. And better not use carbon. That's exactly what I'm going out to mine. Just grab that. Got get a little bit more Mordite from this as well. So by mining these, we might be able to put a couple of extra Mordite plants in. Let's grab this, and maybe a couple more. Just like that. Definitely going to have to get a circular base for the geodesic dome so that it integrates in with the land. Get the what we call it, up and running. Do I want to flatten this out a bit more? Now I think I want to keep that slope there, so we're just going to put that in like that, and we've got this area here, put that in like that, and got we've got an open platform here, so I can stand and admire the plants as and when they grow. We've got the teleporter set up. We've got this area here. I think eventually we'll probably put a staircase or something down here, but I haven't got that unlocked. We've got our storage vaults, and we got power, and I think that is about it for a basic farming base. And because I've got a lot of power, should I need to extend this for any reason, it won't be a problem. Right, I think just to wind up this session on the base, see if we can get in a couple more Mouldite plants, and just go into here, go back across to tech. Where's our farming guy? There we are, specialist farming. Right, it says we can get another plant in, and we're short on Mouldite, so we've got one more plant in here. I've just had an idea that if any of you following the series, you'll be aware that I've got an exocraft terminal in my main base, but my main base is floating up in the sky. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should put another building here, so I can put the exocraft terminal in here, so we can actually do the missions down on this planet. But I think that's something to be going on, and I'm aware that the time's pushing on with this video. But one last thing I want to do, as I say, I've finished the base now. I'm quite happy with this. But what I want to do is just investigate this distress signal. So we're going to take off and just have a little bit of a look-see from above. See how the base looks like. If I can find it. I'm flying right over the top of it at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, because as I say, I'm not planning on building a very massive base here. I just want this to be farming. I think I will put the exocraft terminal down here, but I'll do that off camera. Because what we're going to do is get up into space. And say, just to finish this video off, I want to check out the distress signal. Right, here we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's brought me back to where I was before. Yeah, that confirms my suspicion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to land here, one to confirm my suspicions, and the other one is that should actually clear the marker. I'm just going to jump out. Destination reached. Okay. Scenario iteration deleted. Boundary specification. Vessel empty. Cause sentinel intervention. Direct transfer. Okay. Broadcast. Maybe this isn't the site. It just doesn't have a ship on it. So shows how lucky I was finding that ship. The other way to check is to, yeah, it is the one, the original location, because these boxes are opened, and I'd already clicked on this before I'd started the video. I think this is a good point to actually call the video, because I wanted it to be completely focused on the building the farming base. Apologies for some of the breaks and inconsistencies in the videos. Having people wandering around has been a little bit of a distraction. And so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.